Thanks for staying with us. All right, so the nation. Benue Killings president goes hard on security chiefs. New tax system to take effect January. Zenith Bank to exit CBN regulatory forbearance by June 30th. Force over deduction from airtime to USSD transactions. And not sure which story we have inside. We caught IPOB members eating human flesh, says DSS. Okay, which story do you have?
I have this one that says the board of Bank of Industry to empower artisans for economic growth. The Bank of Industry has moved to empower artisans, technicians for future industrial development, describing them as the nation's backbone and future. The Managing Director, Bank of Industry, Dr. Lasukbo Oluse, disclosed this at the Nigerian Artisans Leadership Summit held this year, stating that the bank views Nigeria's over 12 million artisans as key drivers of grassroots enterprise and national transformation. The summit has at its theme unlocking the inherent potential of Nigerian artisans and technicians. As they say, most of these artisans they have a common challenge, which sometimes limited access to affordable finance, lack of research and development, outdated equipment, inadequate training, poor business structures, and minimal export participation. They said all these challenges require urgent interference and intervention. So they are looking to make sure they partner with them from 2025 to 2027.
Okay, so the president was in Benue yesterday, as many were expecting for him to be there, and he actually tasked the security chiefs. I will put them on the spot that why have no arrests been made so far. He put the Inspector General on the spot, and also the Chief of Army Staff. He was there in Yelewata, where we have almost 200 people killed. Sadly, interestingly too, the Yelewata attack was the most recent in the spate of killings, because between January to date, at least 500 people have died in Benue State. So this is not just one situation. He was speaking during the stakeholders meeting, and he was saying that accusing the Inspector General of Police, how come no one has been arrested? He said that he's going to support the reconciliatory moves to ensure, to help the governor, because he was asking the governor that, is it the first time you are seeing that people will not like you? People will not like you. It's not about liking or not liking. It's about you converting the problem you have into an economic opportunities for people. Also to see how you can work with the religious leaders within that community to find a solution, because the federal government can only help you so far. You are the one in-house. You don't want to direct their steps and say, this is the problem, this is the source. Land grabbing is a perennial problem, but it's only a solution that by a governor that can actually give something, give respite or peace to the people. Governor Alia also was there. He spoke, he listened to all the speakers before he spoke. That's Mr. President. He said, I wanted to come here to commission projects, not to be counting bodies and not to see gloomy faces, but peace is vital for development. The value of human life is greater than that of a cow. We were elected to govern and not to bury people. Governor Alia, you were elected under the progressive banner to ensure peace, stability, and progress. You are not here elected to bury people, and we're going to be here to support you. Everyone will take you in politics, will not like you in politics. So we're hoping that the president's visit would actually make some kind of changes, because he said that they will set up a committee to help also to look into that they'll be having their meetings in Abuja, and you help to monitor to ensure a lasting solution, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to the hallmark of leadership, is your ability to solve problems.
Why is he has in Abuja?
No, well, that's
why is he not in Benue?
I don't know. You can ask Mr. President. I don't know. Okay. That's part of the solution.
Yes. So a new tax regime anchored on the tax reform bills awaiting presidential assent will go into effect in January. There's a 6-month window, which is to allow the sensitization of Nigerians after the president has signed it. Has signed the harmonized version of the bills, marking a significant step in the government's ambitious drive to overhaul the tax system. A source also said that apart from sensitizing the public, the period between the presidential assent and end of the year will also be used as adequate preparation, in the implementation of the law. He also learned that the president has received, they said yesterday, the president received the clean copy of the passed bill following the transmission from the National Assembly. It's being scrutinized currently, and the bills are the Nigerian Tax Bill, the Nigerian Tax Administration Bill, the Nigeria Revenue Service Establishment Bill, and the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Bill. Yes. So he said that Mr. Ejun also said that the minister said that once signed into law, it is expected to significantly improve the efficiency and fairness of Nigeria's tax system, while nearly doubling the country's tax to GDP ratio, which remains amongst the lowest globally. So we hope that it's not just the normal, they'll pass a bill into law and then implementation becomes a problem.
Yeah.
The most important thing here is to sensitize Nigerians with all the conversations that's been going on why this bill is important and how it can help our economy.
Okay, so let's move on now to the Punch. INEC fires back at coalition over 2027 party registration delay. Tinubu assembles top brass ex-governors to end Benue killings. Let's see. Anambra teacher jailed 12 years for defiling 11-year-old male student. Another Nigerian arrested for drug trafficking in India after 1.8 billion naira bust. Ogun resident killed by suspected cultists. Panic has fired God's residential building in Anambra. Shema, do you have a story there?
Oh, yes. I have one on the inside.
Okay.
Sort of like a human angle interest story.
Yeah.
Husband seeks divorce after 17 years for lack of love.
Are you serious? Interesting.
Okay, so a middle-aged man, Moshood Kolobo, on Wednesday appeared before an area court sitting in Center Igboro, Ilorin, seeking the dissolution of his 17-year-old Islamic marriage to his wife, Hafsat. And this was on the ground of lack of love and emotional connection. Now, he says, I am no longer interested in this marriage. There is no love between us anymore. And we have been together for 17 years. And of course, they have, I think, about 5 children. The petitioner said, despite the duration of the union and their 5 children, he felt mentally and emotionally detached from the relationship and was convinced that a divorce was the best option for both parties to find
5
peace.
children.
Which is valid.
17 years,
After
5 children. Responding to the claims, the wife, Hafsat, says that apparently she was visibly shaking and emotional. And she informed the court that she had no prior knowledge of her husband's decision. Yeah, she just got to court and was told that day during the sitting.
This is the kind of story Nima likes.
As in,
Nima would have been shaking with this kind of story. Oh my
I
Lord.
was just watching something yesterday night
Please,
just
you need
about
to
this.
screen grab that and send to me because I need to digest it. We need to see how we can unpack it. Let's go on a very short break. When we come back, we'll continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.